Hey everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play with Fire. I'm Fire Princess, and today we are playing with the Beesbury household. You'll notice it's grown quite a bit. The Darklyn family has joined with the Beesbury family. Let's get started. So Sibylla is taking dowry since she is here. So really fast, just to give you all an update, Sely is not quite yet in love with Gabell, so she wants to, so they're going to work on that this time around. And Gabell actually has to rush off to the jail because he was wrongfully convicted of a crime last time, the improper worm collection. So he'll head back for his last day of jail there. And then, what else? Let's look at the family tree real fast. So Sely is a single mom to Simon. Alan and Allison Darklyn are the parents of Gabell, who moved in with him. Everyone from the Darklyn family moved with Gabell to come live with Sely. Gabell's the parent of Mila and Sampson Darklyn. Sibylla is Sibylla Coffin from the Coffin family. She is betrothed to Simon. He's still a teenager, so they're not going to be able to do anything just yet. But they don't know each other at all, actually. They have a 0-0 relationship, at least from Simon's side. From Sibylla's side, they're only 7-7. So they're going to spend the time while they wait for Simon to be an adult getting to know each other. So first things first, let's send Gabell off to jail. Okay, so Gabell's on the line. Allison's back too. I wonder if Rainford's going to show up. We don't need that drama. Maybe we do. A whole lot of nothing today. But stand there looking bored. And Ruth-Ellie. Brought over Joseph Amory for the military man on duty. So far, no Rainford showing up. Gabell's just staring out the window. He's like, there's nothing else to do. I just wanted to do a reminder. So Gabell is actually engaged to Sely, so they may not be in love yet, but they are engaged. Allison's so sweet, she wants to befriend Simon. It's not a good start. Arguing with your mother-in-law. The big part of today, I want to have Simon and Sibylla just getting to know each other. They don't have a very high relationship. So here's hoping they can get to know each other enough to have their betrothal go okay. Today is planting celebration, so there's no work today. So I didn't have Sely show up, even though she doesn't technically have today off. So this isn't good. Sibylla is sick with the cold. Thank goodness Alan is actually the healer. I'm gonna have him make nettle soup for everyone. We will actually have him serve nettle soup as a group meal so that we have extra in the fridge. Thank goodness for the healer. Nettle soup to help cure everyone. Or at least Sibylla. So Gabell, his one true hobby is cuisine and he actually likes coffee, so they got a coffee machine. But like the Redwood family, the coffee will only be out during the holiday. But for the most part, everyone seems to be ignoring it right now. And that is why we made a group meal of the nettle soup. A couple of them want to make Tibby into a zombie. Fortunately, they don't know anyone that can do that for them. I was talking about babies with Simon, she's already wanting one. Speaking of babies, Ellie and Gabell will not be able to try for a baby per se because we're already at the maximum limit for kids that a yeoman. What? What? Why is she crushing on him all of a sudden? They didn't do anything at all together, actually. I don't know what to do with that information. Anyway, what I was saying about Sely and Gabell. So Gabell and Sely can't have any more kids, technically. They're at the maximum limit for yeoman kids per household, now that we're not randomizing kids anymore. There is a limit to children that we can have. However, I do have risky woohoo, so the regular woohoos could still gain us a child. Just, in case that happened. In the meantime, we actually need to get Philbert over, so I'm gonna see if anyone knows him so that we can pay him the 100 that is owed for the lumber fund. Sely kind of knows Philbert, so let's see if she can pay him over. Oh good, he is going to come over with her invite. Good, he'll be here, we can pay him, and then let's see if we can't have Gabell and Sely go out on a late night date. Perfect, so Filbert's here, let's go ahead and pay him real fast. Alright, Filbert is paid, and let's go ahead and go to a community lot with Sely and Gabell for them to have a date. I just wanted to check and see, so I did a default for the breakdancer. Working so good. That's kind of why I wanted them to come to this lot, so... Oh, let's have him actually ask her on a date, so they're actually having a date. Oh my goodness, Anadai is here. Anadai is crushing on Gabell. And he wants to fall in love with Anadai. Okay, there might be a sub-story in there somewhere. Oh no, she denied again. That's not a good sign. Okay, they're both actually pretty tired, so I think we're gonna end the date here. Unfortunately, there was no love coming from Sely, but we'll see what we can do. Simon and Sibylla are actually friends now. As far as... Yep, they're both friends, so good. It's no one-sided friendship. Anyway, the rest of the night, they're probably just gonna eat some dinner, go to bed, and wait for Sely and Gabell to come home. I will see you guys in the morning. So the next morning, Sibylla is up a little bit early. For now, she actually wants to earn a body skill point, so I'm gonna have her... She's in need of some aspiration points. Let's have her come out and we'll have her jump rope. While Sibylla's getting her point and everyone's still kind of asleep, let's go ahead and roll the random occurrence scenario. Okay, first off, let's see what category we get. 3, so what is 3? Ooh, social standing. There's 7 categories in social standing. 4. Carte blanche. The oldest unmarried sim offered a position of mistress by the highest lifetime relationship male sim that she knows. Loses 100 aspiration points if she accepts and must immediately leave her household in shame. She gains 100 aspiration points if she refuses, and the offering sim must pay 100 to her family as apology. If she accepts, she moves into a house provided by the offerings and must allow him exclusive rights to visit and woohoo anytime he chooses, thereby losing her social standing and be beyond the pale. Which just means no longer sociable. Okay, so who is the oldest unmarried female sim? I think that would be Sely, right? Like, she's the oldest unmarried female. Who is the highest male she knows? Yeah, that would be Gabell, so... Okay, if we didn't do Sely, because Sely is mostly with Gabell and her next highest male is Gabell, so it doesn't really make sense for her to be his mistress. But the next one who's not technically engaged or married would be Sibylla, and Sibylla's next highest male relationship is Simon. Well, that doesn't really work either because she's betrothed to Simon, so it's not something that would be any different. That kind of leaves Mila. Let's see who she... Yeah, she doesn't have a playable eye, I guess, to Magor, but Aethelred's only a child. That doesn't really... I think in this case we're gonna re-roll this random occurrence scenario because it doesn't really work for any of the females that are in this situation right now. Mila would be the only one who has any real options, and Aethelred is a child sim, so that doesn't really make sense for him to have a carte blanche right now. If he were a teenager, I would totally go for that, but he's not, so let's try rolling again. That one is a super interesting one though, so I'm excited when we finally have a household that actually looks for that. That could be like really interesting. So anyway, let's go ahead and re-roll for the category again. So that'll be a D8. 8. That's miscellaneous, and there's 4 different options. Let's roll a D4. 3. Master Herbalist Diploma. Sim must attain Gold Gardening Badge, Physiology, and Lifelong Happiness. Receive a D100 times 10 aspiration points and a $1,000 award from the Crown Treasury. We're gonna have that be Sely's quest. So her quest is now going to be Lifelong Happiness, Gold Gardening Badge, and that's because she has a green thumb and she actually already has a garden that she started. So she can continue working on that. She has been using Bob Keep plants. So we'll have her plant just a normal EA garden so she can get her gardening badge. She'll start learning physiology as well. She is a yeoman, so that is totally okay that she knows that. She will have to go to community lots in order to have somewhere to read, because I don't think they don't own a bookshelf. They can read because they're yeomen. They don't have a bookshelf, yeah. So she'll have to go to community lots to start earning that. Yeah. Oh, let's roll a D100 so we can see what the aspiration reward will be. So 72, so she'll get 720 aspiration points and 1,000 simoleons award. They already have a garden over here, but I'm going to add some more plots just so that we can use the EA version of gardening instead of the Plum Bob Keep. Right now she doesn't have any gardening badges, but in order to get her quest fulfilled, we do need to start getting those. So good thing it's spring. Oh, and by the way, so last night when Sely and Gabell got back from their date, I had them woohoo in bed. They didn't end up pregnant, at least I didn't hear the chime, and she actually is now in love. Sely fell in love with Gabell. These two are getting along pretty well. So if Mila befriends Sibylla, that'll be part of her quest where she wants to become a bartender at the Four Shields Tavern, but she needed to befriend the Coffins first. This actually works out perfect because Sibylla is a coffin, so she can just let her parents know, like, hey, Mila would be a great bartender for this tavern. You should give her a shot. And Mila's already working on befriending Sibylla, so that works perfectly. I think Gabell would stay home and just help with the gardening instead of continuing to forage. These two are really fast friends. That Mila already completed her quest. She knew. She's like, let me befriend Sibylla and then I can bartend. They're all just hanging out here now. Love it. Even better for Simon and Sibylla. So Sibylla wants to throw a party, and we're gonna actually use that because it's Sampson's birthday today. The guests are on their way. I actually decided that Sely and Gabell, or Sely, is going to a portrait of Gabell. We don't have one yet. Gabell, part of her job too is to make portraits of everyone. She's obviously not charging Gabell for this. They're just gonna have their own portrait of him. Alright, let's go ahead and... I don't know why he lost points for that, but he's gonna go ahead and blow out the candle. Billa's parents were able to make it, and then Hubert is actually really good friends with Sampson. Oh, Mila must have been asleep. Okay, let me randomize this stuff real fast. Oh my goodness, guys, so this is exciting. So I randomly rolled for Sampson here. We're gonna have to change his clothes because those don't work, what he's wearing. But anyway, he got a pleasure aspiration, and he actually likes facial hair and vampires, and he's turned off by gray hair. So what that means in my game, for my rules, is when I roll a turn as a guy for beards, I take that to mean they are gay. So Sampson is gay. It's so exciting. We actually have the one gay military barrack man, so we could probably work something out with that. I do think that rule-wise with gay sim, I'm gonna try and keep it where it needs to be, like an on the download type thing, where it's not totally okay with society, but we'll see what we can do to get that to be worked out so that they can have their relationship. It'll be fun though with him. So we need to add a random trait to Sampson, and he got brooding. Hubert and Mila are gonna hang across the house. Oh, it looks like, did you notice when they're hanging out and someone's sitting near them, they can actually participate in the conversation, the person that's sitting. I didn't realize that. That's kind of cool. Kinda looks like she's making a stylized version of it, doesn't it? Oh good, look at that. Fred and Simon just became best friends. Good. Yay, they got a good time. Alright, with the party over, I will see you all in the morning. So today is just another work day. Sely actually has to head to work soon. I'm gonna see if we can get her to do some gardening here. So she can get some more work on that gardening badge. These two are just playing over here. Catch. Wants to toss a football, actually. Let's have them do that instead. Gabell actually likes sports. Oh no, she got denied. I just love his hair. All gonna have breakfast together. Buy them a bigger table. They can actually fit everyone. Let's have Mila and Allison go to the Four Shields Tavern. I want them, well, one, Mila's gonna work as a bartender now that she knows Sibylla and has that connection to the Four Shields Tavern. And two, Allison likes to freestyle, so she'll just go and freestyle for tips. Perfect, now let's see if Mila can be a bartender. Darn it, okay, so it doesn't look like I'll be able to have her be a bartender just on lot this way, because all it says is juggle. But I think what we'll do is when we play the Coffin family, I'll have Mila come over and she will be the bartender while the Coffins are on the tavern lot. I'll see if they can just hire her so we don't have to keep track of the funds as much. But we'll just won the pot, nice. Okay, well Mila can't really bartend, but Allison can definitely still freestyle for tips, so let's have her try. Wow, Mila just won again. Alright, well on that note, let's just have them head out. Sely actually finished the portrait of Gabell. She did some like stylized thing, and which is interesting. I'm not sure what caused that. Simon's getting quick at these, he just finished another one. If y'all remember from one of the last episodes, Simon actually became almost close friends to Aethelred Magor. Simon actually enjoys making toys as his hobby. He has some Sir Bricks-a-lot in his inventory, so he's gonna invite Aethelred over, so because he wants to give one of those to Aethelred to play with. If anyone knows of a mod that allows giving gifts to children, that would be awesome if you would leave a comment below. It would really help with Simon giving toys to various kids around the town as he befriends them or just wants to hand out toys. Oh gosh. That cannot happen. Oh, he's crushed. Guys, he just started a crush on me. What the? That's his stepsister. Anyways, since I can't give Aethelred a gift, I'm just gonna move it directly into his inventory. Let's quickly get Simon away from me. I can't believe he's crushing on her now, oh my gosh. I'll have them talk just a little bit longer since Simon did want to be friends with Aethelred at the beginning of the game when we started this round. And Aethelred wants to be friends. They're pretty close, so we'll have them chat. Perfect, so they made friends, so have him go ahead and go home. And that's pretty much all I had planned for today, so we'll go to the next day. There's exciting news for today because Sely's off of work and she's in love with Gabell now. So we're gonna have a wedding today. Let's just jump straight to that. So I looked it up, and traditionally marriages in medieval times were actually right in front of the church, which is partly why a lot of churches have such grand entryways. So we'll see, we'll try and keep that the same here. Looks like Mila's the best woman for Gabell there. That's adorable. Oh no. There, have to adjust a little bit. Oh wow, look at all the people watching. He wants a baby. Okay, like I kind of mentioned in the beginning, he wants a baby, but they're actually at the max limit of children that they're able to have. So if they end up with any more kids, those extra kids will be part of the orphanage. If he wants a baby, they can have a baby. It's just, it's gonna be put into the orphanage as a result, because they would have hit their limit for the max number of kids per the challenge rule. I like how many people they had watching them. Great. Uh-oh. Sophie and Simon are not getting along. There's so many Sims right now. Alright, they're all going to finish up, and I'll see you back at their home. Alright, they all made it back on the lot. Get some food together. We're having Gabell and Sely try for something. Let's see what we get. We might need someone for the orphanage a lot sooner than expected. I didn't hear anything, dang it. I have to be careful with these two. They're still not technically related or anything. Even with the marriage, so there could still be things happening. Especially with Simon having that crush. Okay, they're just gonna be doing neat stuff, so let's jump to the next day. Today Simon actually will age up, so we will throw a birthday party for her. For now, though, it is a work day, so I think Sely will go to work. Oh, we do need to invite Lillian over because we do owe her still from her random occurrence turn. Let's go ahead and bring her over right now. Alright, Lillian made her way here. And Gabell is about to pay her. Kinda stuck in the bedroom. He didn't put any clothes on. So she is paid. Let's go ahead and say goodbye. She doesn't want to be here any longer than she has to. So their food stock is getting low, but they actually, since they grow their own garden, they have a ton of stock. Let's go ahead and have Simon stock the fridge. Alright, not too much else is gonna happen. Let's go ahead and go straight to Simon's birthday. Sely just ranked up. She's an art forger. Holy cow, look how much money she made. They make so much money. Okay, so she ranked up, which one means we need to buy a rank up item. So we will do that, and then we actually need to get set up for the party to be started. But I need to get the job stoppinator because level 5 is only, or is the highest that Sely will be able to go as a yeoman. The way that they're going, they might be able to rank up, like buy their way up to a rank up, like how we're trying to do with Mayor, except they would be going from yeoman to a merchant. But for now, we'll just throw the job stoppinator into inventory so she doesn't get any more unwanted promotions. Villa's just waiting. Like, hurry up so you're old enough that I can woo you, because I didn't want anything else, I wanted to woo. Bryce Redwood was calling to wish Simon a happy birthday. He just called out of the blue. I didn't invite him, I didn't know. Aw, Mary's in her formal wear. She's like, aw, I'm so ready for this birthday party. What she's really ready for is the betrothal. Alright, it's just about time for Simon to come blow out the candle. So let's get him started. They both are ready to woohoo. Oh my god. Oh, it's Alan's turn. Sally's like, I'm just gonna get some cake. Well, that'll ruin a birthday party. Did you see that? He's got no chemistry with Sibylla, his betrothed. Great. Gonna make their relationship a little bit difficult. He's receptive to the flirt so far. Let's see if we can keep that up. Did you see that in the background? Oh my goodness. Did you see that in the background? She became fat. Okay, I thought that was a baby bump. I guess not. She just gained a little weight. Weight gain could mean things too, but her tomato plants aren't doing so hot. I read online that if you water the plants, like, they can't be over-watered, I guess? So you can just water them as many times as you want. It's a good way to get the badge up, so I'm trying to do that to help her get the gold badge. She's already at a bronze, so it should hopefully help. I'm surprised Allison didn't pass away too. I guess she has a little bit more days than he. So for the rank up item that I'm going to get them, I decided to get them a double bed because they don't have one for Simon and Sibylla. Let's see if I can make it fit in this tiny little room. There we go. That'll work. And I have the mod where it doesn't matter if they can reach it or not, because they'll still go to it. Oh my goodness. So, Sely is pregnant, guys. I couldn't resist the try for baby wands. They've been trying every night, basically, and I am a sucker for some genetics, so when they want a baby, I can't help myself. I'm excited for their adorable little baby that they're gonna have. Okay, so it's the next morning. I totally forgot to give Simon a trait, so let's do that real fast. Ooh, unlucky. Unlucky. This morning is tax day, as you saw, and they owe 30% income tax, 1,000 rent, 10% tithe. There's a $100 fee for the marriage license between Sely and Gabell. And they also owe a court fee of 500 simoleons because I forgot to charge that last time, Gabell's court sentence. So they have quite a bit that they owe, but we'll bring the, let's see, let's get the treasurer over and I'll tell you how much they owe after all of that. I also forgot there's a $100 burial fee that I added on as well because of Alan's death, even though we haven't moved him yet. So. And in total, the Beesburys owed 5,130. But otherwise, that was the Beesbury and Darklyn round. I hope you had fun with me today, and I will see you next week.